rocks. These are literally rocks out of a gas can. There's a little bit of yuck in there. It's not too bad. This is the tank out of old Betsy here. This is a 1948 short hood crank start. No alternator, generator, battery. Still has the original oil filter can style, that guy. There's a little bit of a tag. Something that could have been painted over. I can't quite read it yet. And then it still has that on there. Same thing though, it's still dirty. I can't read it. Switches are locked. Can't move it. Somebody, looks like I put pliers on it. And some kind of a pin. That's gonna suck to get apart. But as she sits right now, this thing welds and runs, but it does need a radiator. I'll take that. And that car muffler gotta go. That ain't cool. So she got a leak down in there. Looks like somebody tried to fix one up here too. So I don't know if the radiator gonna make it. I'll take it to the shop, see if they can fix it, but if not, she's gonna get a new one. But just to prove it here, you can see she got good compression still. Made some improvements. This was locked up inside, so I had to get that out and clean that up, and the handle was basically destroyed, so I just happened to have some aluminum and a couple of those. This is 1123 A199641. When I got this machine, it ran, but not good. All this here on the carburetor was loose. I had to readjust this little ring right there so that it corresponds with a pin on the shaft. This moves about 1.5 inches. I've got it set in the middle to where it's at the 1400 RPM high side. The idle control is this bellows. There's a solenoid in here. When you strike an arc, it creates current in here, and there's basically a valve stem with a little cup on the inside that comes down and releases the vacuum off of here to come off of the idle here. This was in that hole when I got it. I put it here and then readjusted the idle piece, which is here. That screw for the idle. On the governor, I believe this one is the control, and there's supposed to be a 30-second gap between these two, so you can see those two move. I did not have to mess with this. Once I got this straightened out here, it's already at the 1400 RPM. I checked the OCVs. It's at 92 right now. Radiator had a hole here, so I soldered that closed, just trying to find a a shop that would work on this was like, yeah, not great. I did straighten out all the fins on the radiator, so she can actually breathe now. On this side, so you can read the motor plate now. Get a flashlight. There we go. So Continental Motor Corporation. There we go. F162 73942 and 577 on the side over there. That little badge right there says powerful as the nation, Continental Motors, American Standard. Pretty cool. Detroit, Michigan. The label here, it's like an electrical diagram you can actually read now. Gives you all the specs and whatnot. Pretty cool. You can read it. All I did was use a little Dawn detergent. I'm scared to put anything else on it. I don't want to lose all that information. Same with this one. It was painted over, but Dawn detergent was actually able to get the paint off and not take off the original paint. So I'm gonna kickstart this thing and do a little welding with it, see how she does. Let me set you up. Got my short hood running. Woohoo!